What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Monday, August 20th, 2018. Random username. Love to thank him for bringing up this example of more propaganda from the Columbus Division of Police. I first saw this in a tweet they had, and then in one of their media releases. If you want to follow the police propaganda, all you gotta do is Google police media releases. And literally, first result, you get propaganda from the Columbus Division of Police. And they catalog it for you by date. So mixed in here are a lot of aggravated incidences, a lot of murder by numbers, a lot of purposeful kidnappings put on by the police. A lot of this is by the numbers by Kabbalah. So the one we're going to be looking at is the one on 1201 Berkeley Road. In Gematria, Berkeley Road sums to 121. 121, 1201, numbers for blood sacrifice, 121. We're going to be seeing a lot of this throughout this propaganda. 67, 86, 121. Keep those in mind, especially 67, 86. Jordan Williams is the victim. Very fitting how her name sums to 16, 61, 92. Ohio, 16, 61, 29. 160 is just 16 in numerology. You drop a 0. So we have Ohio numbers then inside her name. As I've been exposing again and again and again, the Columbus Division of Police practice Kabbalah, they use Gematria, and they put on propaganda, they murder people, blaming on other people. This is all false flag propaganda from the state of Ohio, from the Freemasons who run it. So, yep. Random username you're about to see. You've probably already seen it, but you're about to see even more about how. I want to point this out. I saw this up here before we start. On their site, Urban Meyer investigation at 8:39. They're going to have it. Ohio State will discuss Urban Meyer's fate Wednesday. Just want to document this. Them doing this at 8:39. Very special number to them. Saturn 93. 39 books in the Old Testament. So, family remembers woman killed by grandfather as life of the party. This is Columbus Dispatch. This is the official propaganda of the Columbus Dispatch of the City of Columbus. Columbus Dispatch, 147 years old now, putting on this propaganda. Freemason 147. So you see how they quote life of the party. Life of the party sums to 76, 68, like blood sacrifice, as we just saw earlier. And it's on 1201 Berkeley Road, 121. So that's all by the numbers propaganda, and we just started. So the story is that this girl was coming home at night, around between 10 and 11 at night, and she didn't have her keys, so she was going to knock on the window to get her grandpa to let her in, and she spooked him, and he shot her with a shotgun and killed her. And of course, in this propaganda, you can see it here. 121 Berkeley Road, you click learn more, it pulls up official propaganda from the Columbus Division of Police. 1052, Government 52, Prophecy 52, Revelation 121. It happened on 15/8, Freemasonry 158. And again, they're saying that the grandfather who shot her is 72 years old. A very special number to the state of Ohio. Buckeye equals 72. And they're saying the man who shot her, his name is, we'll get there, you'll see it all. His name is Booker Moody. Booker Moody. Just Moody alone sums to 72. He's 72 years old. We'll see the full name in a second. So, life of the party. See how they're just putting numbers for blood sacrifice. Also, later on, they say that she was loved by many. Loved by many, Book and Moody, sum to the same thing. Black man, 159, 57, 51. His name sums to that. I think the loved by many is in the dispatch. So William's aunt, Michael Brown, and just think about Michael Brown was also in that propaganda event in Ferguson, Missouri, not too far from Ohio, if you're looking at the size of the world. And now we have Michael Brown in this piece, loved by many. And then Booker Moody and loved by many, something the same thing. So I think the takeaway of this is that your local news is coded propaganda put on by the police. And I've been saying this every day. And here's another example. Here's the USA Today, publishing this at 119, Saturn 119, All Seeing Eye 119, Fraternal Order of Police 119, putting on this propaganda by the numbers. Star David 119. See, they're literally carrying out this ritual. I think they murdered her and blamed it on the grandfather. They're saying the grandfather has dementia. He doesn't even remember what happened, doesn't even know what happened. I mean, what does that tell you? That the police killed her, blamed it on the grandfather with dementia, getting away with it. You gotta have a 15/8, a Masonic ritual. Happen on a date with a lifeless number of 34. Murder equals 34. And notice how Ohio sums to 61. The girl's name sums to 61. Jordan Williams, 61, dying on a date with 61 numerology by the numbers. The police murdered this girl by the code. Do this all the time. And again, they give you a catalog of all their propaganda, all their bullshit tyranny. You can literally decode all this, find a lot that stands out. And yeah, I really think they mix in, because things do happen. I get it, because you will say, oh, you don't think these things happen. Of course they do, but they'll mix in something that happens, omit certain things, and then throw in their crafted events. And if you do enough research, you might find out that 90 to 100% of these are all coded from them. I mean, I've already, pretty much everything I've seen on there is. But even just being conservative, you know what they're doing. And that's why I try to go for a conservative approach, so you can understand. And he's 72 years old, names up to 72. What type of propaganda this is. Booker Moody. Knows Booker, 30 like nigger, 39, putting that number in black people all the time as well. 33. Buckeye, 36, 27. Sun, 18, 27, 36 in ALW. Black man, Booker Moody, nearly perfect match. It really is a perfect match. 57 in the English ordinal, and then reversing in that. I mean, can I be any better? Guys, this propaganda happened pretty much like right outside my neighborhood. So it happens, so I'm saying that the police are always around here putting on propaganda all the time. Now I'm not exaggerating when I'm saying this. It literally happened everywhere. So it happened on a day with 138 days remaining. Booker Moody sums to 138. Those I want to see again. August 15th, 138 days remaining. Murder 34, Ohio 61, 25. This course is the 227th day of the year. 22 divided by 7, giving you the pi number, 3.14. Approximation of pi. As we've already seen, it happened on Berkeley Road, like blood sacrifice. Berkeley alone sums to 83, 38, just like murder. See this? killing, 47, 43, like Berkeley. They literally neatly placed murder and killing in this. And that's what I'm saying. If you want to completely insist that, oh, I even saw if you even saw shots come from inside, don't be surprised if the police made their way inside the house and put this on from in there. But anyway, no matter how real this event is, they're still reporting this to be the 68th homicide. Her name is 68 Connections, Blood Sacrifice 86 Reflection. And they're, putting this in your face. They're putting this particular one in your face because it all has the perfect numbers. If you want to really think that, that's the most they can do, no. The police are putting this on all they play, and they're murdering people doing it. The victim's name, they keep calling her Jordan C.V. Williams. But on Facebook, no one ever will call her that. No one said that at all. But they keep, the propaganda CV, 322. She's the granddaughter, 223, their reflection. This is coded propaganda from the Columbus Division of Police. They are Masonic 223. They are employees of the Synagogue of Satan. Synagogue of Satan 223. This is the 68th homicide in Columbus, Ohio. They even skipped one in here to get to the 68. Like, that's what I'm saying. They don't even put them on there. It's all a bunch of bio numbers bullshit. Her name, 86 Reflection. Let's Sacrifice 86. Jordan Charlize Victoria Williams, 344. That's the full name. The reflection of that, 443, the 86 prime number. So you see how the 86 prime number's reflections, prime number relationship. You saw it. Her name also sums to 103, the 27 prime. 27 ritual, the sacrifice number. Buckeye 27, as we see in 72. Her name's 27 prime. Full name sums to 187. If you're new to this and this is a little too fast for you, I'm gonna link Zachary K. Hubbard's book in the description. You should definitely check it out. You should read the book because it's like anything. You read the book, you watch the videos, you understand. He'll explain Gematria, the history, all that. 187. This is part of Kabbalah. That's what the police are into. How God created the world, combined the letter with the number. This is based in ancient Hebrew, Babylonian knowledge. Catholic Church ends up getting this knowledge then when it was taken from there. And you know what's going on since then. The police, the Catholic Church, all in bed together, putting on propaganda. So she's 19 years old when she died. She was found dead or dying at 10:52 and pronounced deceased at 10 or at 11:10 p.m. You see that? 19 minutes. Span of 19 minutes. 19 years old. Chaos 19. Order out of chaos. The Freemasons' motto. Freemasonry 158. With a blood sacrifice place. The murder place. I mean, you really think the police can't just drive through, shoot, stage this, kill this girl, leave? No one's going to know or say anything. Because who would suspect the police? Or why wouldn't you suspect the police? They're putting on by numbers propaganda. 19 equals 86, like her name, but sacrifice 86. They keep calling her Miss Williams, 68. That's in this piece of propaganda, the media release. I'm not surprised Medic 13 was there. 19 equals 13. You see this? Medic 13 was there. Route 19, you get 130, it was just 13. Get 86, like blood sacrifice. Miss Williams 13, Medic 13 coming over. 19 equals 41, that's the 13th prime number. Well, we're almost done, and this is perfect, 15-minute video of nothing but coded propaganda. Her full name sums to 137, the 33rd prime number. They take all these people in these acts to Grant Medical Center, and here's its gematria. Notice the 28th prime. 107 is also a ritual sacrifice number. It's kill 17, 28, Mason 73, sacrifice 73, nigger 4230, like Grant. So yeah, guys, here's their number, Kim Jacobs. You can ask for all these people. Just ask them questions like, why is this syncing up so well? And don't take coincidence for an answer. I mean, you know the answer. You know they're putting this on, and we should demand them to stop. So keep this in your mind. You can call the Crime Stoppers at 614-461-TIPS, TIPS. Look what this sums to. This was the Central Ohio Crime Stoppers. This is such a joke. We'll just go there real quick. See? That and kill something the same thing. 44, 64, Chaos 19, 46, all that. 28. You're seeing this pattern. Killing chaos numbers. The divisions, what they call themselves, 64, 71, the 20th prime, death 20, time 20. The reflection of 17, kill 17. 26, you see. 46, 64, 62, 26, Mason 62. 134 at Tisha B'Av, 134, a very destructive number. Vesica Pisces also sums to 134. And then 163, the 38th prime number, death, killing, murder, 38. Destroy, 38. All they do is destroy and rebuild Columbus, Ohio. That's what they've been doing since day one. That's the entire. The guys are called the Division. I mean, I don't even know how I'm explaining this. The guys they call themselves the Division because that's what they're all about. Divide and conquer, order out of chaos. And we see this propaganda right here. Just read the blog post. I just show what it's all coded to if you're lost. But I skipped some things. We'll just finish those off. The people who don't get this, you're my primary target. I'm trying my best to let you understand what's going on. If you've never seen this type of thing before, watch my other videos. She has killing numbers in her, Williams 118 like death. Kill numbers, Charlize, her middle name 44, kill. Williams 44, like kill. Execution 44. Scottish 113, 103, 41, 49. Victoria, and I was wondering, her middle name's spelled like this, Victoria. And I get it, people have unique spellings. I'm not questioning in that sense, but I find interesting how, same thing as Scottish. 103, 49, 113. Scottish Rite Freemasons putting on this propaganda. And you wonder, was she targeted because her name is something to that? Guys, the police have all of her information, obviously. G. Stevens needs to read this blog post. He very well may receive an email with it. I mean, he needs to see what is going on. I mean, he knows what's going on. G. Stevens, 666. I mean, oh my goodness. The state of Ohio is just a bunch of goons. G. Stevens, 666. His name sums to 10542, like Masonry. G. Stevens, the Freemason comes with a big G. The 3042 pairing, like nigger. Freemason. 48, like G. Stevens. So yeah, this is the tweet I saw. Up to the 1031, 131, the 32nd prime, Scottish 32, Negro 32, Slave 31, America 32, Agenda 32. It's agenda-based propaganda. It's all by the numbers. So I'd love to thank everyone again for looking at this and following along. Love to thank Random Username again for putting this out, reminding me about it. And there you have it. You know, they make sure you see the 121 right here. This is a blood sacrifice. You know, please just read my blog post, and then I can give you the recap you need. You know, I hope it's apparent that the people are very new. You're the people that I'm trying to reach, because clearly you're lost. You don't know, you've never seen this before. But just take it bit by bit. That's how you gotta do everything. Murder number, murder 34. It's a life lesson number, a life path number. You can go look up, what is the significance of a life path number, numerology, and all that. You see how it is. Numerology is very important to the Columbus Division of Police. I mean, by this time of the video, I hope you understand that. So we see how that did there. It's also 158, 15/8. The guy's name comes to 138 with 138 days remaining. Federal 138. This is federal government propaganda. You know, okay, thank God I did not forget this part. It was in my notes, I just didn't see it. Moody's daughter told local news that the killing was an accident. My dad is 72 years old, and his name is Moody, right? He got dementia, so he don't remember. I know personally if he knew it was her, he wouldn't have killed her. Yeah, of course. Tracy Brown told ABC6 the victim is Brown's niece, the station reports. So we have Tracy Brown telling us this about Moody, who's 72. So we have Tracy Brown, 7227, talking about Moody, 7227, who's 72 years old, in Buckeye State, Buckeye, 7227, propaganda. And this always seals the deal, because you see how they come up with a new driver's license in 7227. You see how on 7/20, 20/7, they come up with more propaganda, the same flavor, with Judge and doing this. And even on 7/27, they do stuff. Urban Meyer, remember his 8-1 shenanigans, that play, 27 numerology, Buckeye 27, Ohio 47. So then you just got to do Ohio Constitution and see what they're scheming. This always seals the deal, and I just don't get how this example exists and people are still like, oh, I don't get it. It's all coincidence. I mean, you can't be that fucking retarded. Preamble, one of the shortest preambles of any state constitutions. You know it's special. You know it's significant. You know that they crafted it. And look, they're crafting it by this code. They're crafting it by this code. You just copy this piece of propaganda. That's all it is. It's a string of bullshit propaganda from the Zionist Jew, Jesuit, Scottish Rite Freemasonic federal government. Reversing the alphabetical order. 2007. When you sum each of these letters to a single digit, you apply numerology. So E is 22, so now it becomes 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. Now you get 72. This entire thing, 7227. See, I did not make this up. This has always been here, and it'll always be like this. At least I hope it is, because this is what exposes them. This is how you catch them with their hand in a cookie jar. This type of shit right here. You know what it is. You see all the propaganda. It's by the number 7227. Sun 27. Their logo is the sun. State of Ohio. Click on this. What is their logo? The Great Seal of the State of Ohio. A big old sun. Sun 27. It is not hard to see who was putting on this propaganda, who was running the state of Ohio by this Kabbalah. This is Jewish Zionism. This is an old world agenda. This is Scottish Rite Freemasonry. Crafting this all by the numbers. This is the Catholic Church controlling your mind with bullshit, nonsense propaganda. Cannot be any more apparent. So I hope after this now, if you're completely new, you can leave saying, okay, I get it now. I'm living in a world controlled by the Freemasons, with everything with this gematria, all day long by the numbers. And the state of Ohio brands all their bullshit, like this actor, The Godfather, LeBron James, 27, doing it all by the numbers, propaganda. 27, 117, 63. This is Buckeye State propaganda. See? Peace out.